Hey, what's up, guys? Happening? Gonna play some Mono Red Painter. Surprise, surprise. Hope you guys doing well. I know a lot of you guys is getting ready for Eternal Weekend and trying to mix and match, see what you guys want to do. I know there's a lot of stuff going on in the rankings. A lot of guys are looking at different colors. This, that, or the other thing. Do I play Plateau? Do I play Mono Red? Do I still want to play with my Orcish Bowmasters? Shit like that. And here I am, still trucking Mono Red. I kid around all the time on the Discord and in my travels that I'm trying to hone in on the best way to play the deck in the most strategically advantageous, the best way possible. I still am a proponent that if you're not playing Karn, and here I'm not, but just with what we have here, if I put the pedal to the metal, know what's in someone's deck, play strategically, play well, tight, things will come together for me. So I guess in this build, I can say I chose to be a little more high voltage to target certain decks, more I've been seeing more creature decks, things of that nature. Karn's always been good, always will be good. I just feel kind of a block when I go to play him as of recently. It's just he's always a good card. It's just gets hit by leyline binding quite a bit. And I just want to play a different style with 3 Fury and 3 Lightning Bolt and Braze Apprentice. I mean, I'm not playing Snaring Bridge. I haven't seen a lot of blue-black decks out there, even though Snaring Bridge saves your ass a lot of times. It's just a route I've taken. So there's been some talk about cutting blasts. There's been talk about all this shit. And I'm not knocking anything, but I will continue to play this way. I don't want to dilute my deck. I think that cards like Fury and things like Urza Saga tokens, Fable, things like that are more of like a mid-range plan that we do have. We can pivot to. I'm all for playing cards that give us card advantage and do things, but as far as a monocolored deck, there's only so much you can do. You can play the One Ring. You can do, you can splash for Chaos Defiler. I don't even think I'd play with the card, to be honest with you. It's either you hard cast it or you weld it in with Goblin Welder. And I'm a proponent of getting, Dragon Engine online or whatever else makes sense and playing that way. But to each their own. That's it. I just want to say that real quick and say hi. Hope you guys, because I know you guys are preparing for Eternal Weekend, and I just, I basically gag at the fact of playing certain cards in my deck for Painter. So if I'm going to join a league, I just want to play with something that I feel comfortable with, and I'm hoping to shed light on the situation as far as my feelings towards playing Painter and trying to play it the best I can. I'm trying to hone in my skills with, okay, well, I know my opponent's going to do this with a Delver deck, turn 3, turn 2. If I play this way, because I have everything I think we need, the Goblins, everything, card advantage, Braze Apprentice, we have Dragon Engine, we have removal, and that goes for everything, all the decks, you know what I mean? Just a tremendous card advantage is a pain in the balls, but I think if you play correctly, you can get there. So that's enough of that. So let's tune in here. We'll take a look at the sideboard. I'm gonna be able to play, please. So sideboard is basically, it's a good hint. I was going for Mindbreak Trap because I know some people are thinking of when they go into Eternal Weekend, they're like, well, I'm going to completely just kind of like concede or have concessions to certain matchups, hopefully avoid them the first 5 rounds or whatever it is. And I really like that thinking. I'm not a big tournament guy. I'm just kind of I like to play this deck and have fun and be somewhat competitive. But I still think that with Painter like we have it, no matter what build you're on, there's only a couple matchups that are really bad for us. One of them being like a fast Storm deck and like Reanimator stuff. Of course, Show and Tell, but we don't see that. So might as well hedge against that because the rest of the deck can handle everything pretty much main. And of course, if you're playing Surgical over Leyline, that carries over into Control decks, which is really cool. But I cut down to 3 because I still want to have, if I could run into Reanimator. And if I was playing in a tournament, this is very close to what I feel like I would want to feel comfortable with playing into a tournament with the deck that we have. Mindbreak Trap, again, I like to split. I do like 4 Mindbreak Trap, but Thorn of Amethyst is pretty good against the Beanie decks. The extra Red Blast of Rage is the 1 out, clean out for Nalrod Chalice, and of course the Magus of the Moon. And there's been many instances where I've wanted an extra copy of Fury in my deck, even though it's kind of overboard with a lot of stuff here, but Maybe I could have trimmed that, but I just feel like the way things look as of now, geez, I don't even know what I'm up against, but it doesn't hurt to play out a turn one engineer, right? To see what's up and try to get a painter if it's like a fast combo deck. Try to play a little different nowadays for you guys, I guess. Um, I do have a Fury in my hand, but it's fine. I'll get a painter here, I guess. See how fast it resolves. I'll probably get a painter here. Um, and go from there because this could be like a fast combo deck or whatever. I'm just gonna play differently, kind of a shortcake style way to play here. It's kind of like this is what's gonna happen, but it'd be easier if I had a blast on my hand or whatever, but I don't. So okay, so this could have been a dragon engine. I do thin my deck here. I'll just make creatures, I guess. A red card would be really good here, which is that. Easily play that now. I'll wait. Just kind of make tokens and stuff and see how if I get Wasteland, it's kind of a waste of a term. Really interesting to. I put out a couple pictures online on the Discord as far as like what kind of hands guys looking for a Wasteland now. Um, okay, a Wasteland would be pretty cool for you. As far as like sequencing, it's like when you have a hand of like Grindstone, Painter, Welder, Great Furnace Tomb, um, you know, whatever else it is. What do you lead with? Like, how do you guys play this? Do you guys play, do you just start with Mountain Pass? Do you guys play, um, probably has a Force of Will here. That's what I'm feeling, and it has to be a Force of Will for a. He didn't. He would have wasted me here if he had it. If I draw Artifact, is pretty good here. Draw there. Go for a. I can get the. I can get the. I'm gonna play a. See if he has a Force of Will here. Days trigger. He has 2 days. Guess that's okay. Ooh, that's good. So looks like I have a clean shot at beating him. His Murktide, because I can make creature tokens that trump the bolts, and if he wants to waste that thing, it takes him off on Murktide, I guess. So he's only going to have a. There's a wasteland. Okay, that's pretty cool. A little lightning bolt. He's got one extra land in his hands. Still, I could have had a dragon engine in the graveyard there. Any artifact is key here. That's like the best draw. 4 cards in hands. You got 2 cards here with a Force of Will. One, two. Yeah, I gotta hit him here. I don't know if I like that play, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Takes a lot of stress off of me right now. What 10? Okay. I can mill him in response here. No, I'm gonna mill him. bolt. That's good. Paint there. It's not bad either. That's 2 bolts gone. 6 yeah. Needs to have 2 bolts here, looks like. If I draw land, it's good. That's 3, 4, 5. Can't cast Murktide. Needs to rip another lightning bolt. Okay. See if I have another land here. Can't tell. Alright. Good game. Risky taking too, but I don't know, I like to take risks. Risk taker. I reach for Fury here. A lot of guys will too, but I just say to myself, what kind of player is this? You can overdo it with Furies. I know a lot of guys love Fury. Fucking love it. If they could have a deck full of Furies, Pyroclasms, Searing Blaze, they would fucking do it. And have one Painter and one Grindstone. That's the way it would be. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try to play a different game here. So I do like cutting a few cards here. I will bring in the Fury. And everything here is really good. Painters, everything. I can trim a Lotus Petal, which I usually do. And I will do the other Lotus Petal. I find myself cutting Lotus Petal quite a bit. I know a lot of guys like it. They force the issue. It's like, I just feel like Lotus Petal is such a bonus in the scenarios that it comes up in, where it's like, it's just so key to have it as like a good fast weld target for like, I don't know, like a Chaos Defiler or like combo piece or stuff like that. I like Lotus Petal where it's a non-meltdown, non-wasteland deck more or less. Like even like a 4-color deck, I'll board out Lotus Petal. I just like Lotus Petal a lot of times versus like decks that need a fast Magus out, or if I need to combo fast enough, or I just, a lot of guys value Lotus Petal on the mana, which is good. To me, I just don't want to like have to worry about this hand's good. Try it. Like, I just don't want to draw Lotus. I know it's just my thinking and something maybe I have to kind of learn to look at this hand. It's pretty fucking good. This hand's excellent. Absolutely excellent. I would trade the city for a mountain. Or maybe even not. Like, listen to me. Like, look how like I have this deck in my deck for a reason, and I'm crying about it. But it's like, I guess that speaks to the way I feel like the game's gonna go. And the more I talk about it like that, like as far as Wasteland goes, maybe I'm creating that scenario. But like, this card is so good. I'm gonna save that bolt. Like, and like with a Delver guy like this, I'm not gonna worry about this thing flipping or even attacking me. Once I get to like 9 life, 7 life, 11 life, I'll start to worry a little bit. But I'm not gonna worry about that card in particular. You know what I mean? It's just not gonna happen. I'm gonna play Welder, and I don't care about his days, and I'm going to hope that he plays another Delver and I draw a Red Blast, and that's game. So hopefully. No flip. I'm not going to trade here. See if he offers it. Goes to 4. He's at 4 cards now. 5. You might want to offer that. I don't think I'd take it though. Unholy Heat. 3 cards. That's excellent draw, dude. Engineer. You gotta watch out for surgical. All that bullshit. I'll get the Braves Apprentice here, show you guys a little bit. Just a little bit. See what's up. If I had Snaring Bridge, what would I do? I don't know. Alright, here we go, guys. Look at my hand. Look it. I got the Simi. Maybe that's paired with the Fury. I got the Lightning Bolt. So what do you guys take here? Look at my mana, right? We know we have Murktide coming up. We know we have maybe more removal. I'm playing around surgical here, stuff like that. Maybe he has a Wasteland. He's banking on that Wasteland. So without further ado, I'm not going to think about it much more. I am going to take Braves Apprentice. Try to outvalue him in this manner. So I would have got Phyrexian Dragon Engine if the fucking thing wasn't in my hand, but it is. So that was another bolt of Brainstorm. That's fine. So that's 3 for 5. If he has a fetch land plus Murktide, I guess that's just better than a Wasteland because I can actually weld in Fury. I mean, weld in. So he's gonna flip this thing. Looks like. Oh, Rainstorm. Okay. So I don't know he has a land here. See if he. Let's see what he does. I'm still not gonna worry about this creature at all. I'm gonna let this thing use my life total as a resource and not. Well, there's a Murktide. That sucks. That's 2 cards for you. Or what do you have? Yeah. So he's 3 for 5. What do you have? Oh, he's let me go. He went to pay costs. Maybe he has a surgical here because when you guys see something pay cost there, he might have a surgical. That's good too. 3 cards left. I can make a creature, then weld, and have a hidden spirit guide here. And I'll just pass here. Fetching. Maybe he has a brazen borrower here or something. Oh, it's rug. Okay. I'll take another 3 here. Actually, maybe I'll bolt this thing now. I'll bolt. Okay. Brainstorm, you got it. I won't pay for days, I don't think, here. Comes a Murktide Regent, which is fine. Taps out for it at 3 cards now, or another Delver Boy. Sure, I could have Furied his board, which would have been nice, but at this point he might want to use a surgical. This is where you use a surgical here. I'm gonna keep making tokens. Fuck it. That's good. I will get a Mox Opal here. Play around some stuff. If he bolts this thing, what? I'm gonna try this full play here. See what he flips here. I can weld in Braze Apprentice, get around Bolt, right? So if I weld in, these become 4/4s. See what he flips here. A lightning bolt. I'll take another 3 here. Or maybe I could weld in here. I'll use a bolt here. I know he has lightning bolt. This means he might want to use a daze because he thinks I can't use engineer. Okay, I'll pay it. This is why Simian Spirit Guide's nuts. People like Lotus Petal over Simian Spirit Guide having this discussion with a guy in the Discord. You know, it's like make my guys out of bolt range now. Oh, he's a surgical. Oh, another bolt. Perfect. What are you bolting? Are you double bolting that thing? Or where are you going with this thing? That's still fine, bro. Now my guys are out of bolt range, and I paid for days, and he hasn't blew up. Now Meltdown would suck, but I'm gonna play a Fable here. Hopefully draw a land, or we'll see what happens. I can clean the top of my deck off too. So that's 2 bolts. Um, this is in his attack phase too, so you need another instant to burn that mana. Yeah, so I don't know why you would double bolt something like that. It's kind of weird, but I don't know. Live and learn, I guess, right? Simian Spirit Guide's nuts, dude. You guys tell me that people are like, oh, I like fucking 4 Lotus Petal on my painted deck. Yeah, it's great. You guys need to fix your color and cast other stuff, but Simian Spirit Guide, just 2 of them, or even 1 of them, or even 3 of them if you want, is fucking excellent. Didn't know that this works. What works? That my deck functions? I don't know what to say to him. I'll tell him after the match, I guess. Um, so he bolted, then bolted again. I still think it's like I will scope. Okay, I hope you do, man. Because of the sack. What's he asking? What's your question? I'm gonna ask him. I still activated. Hmm. I don't think so. No, you can't. I mean, you hit the bolt. I respond by guide, and the trigger still happens. It happens. I don't know what to tell you. I'm gonna tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to say to you. It happens. It was part of the cost. It happened. It was on the stack. It's like grindstone. It's like it doesn't. I don't know what to tell you. Sometimes you gotta cope with these guys. GG's, you too, buddy. It's. I think it's a pretty simple explanation, right? Um, he bolts. I respond. Guide. Weld. And it goes on the stack. So it's like a Dragon's Rage Chandler trigger, right? Where it's like they cast a spell, the trigger happens, the trigger goes on the stack, and then you bolt in response. The trigger's still there. The stack is still up, right? What do I know, dude? You know what I mean? Who am I? I'm just another painter guy. Mono red though. What's his name? Nico? Nilo? Cute name. Poor kid. He's probably Googling it right now. If I bolt the painted guy's engineer and he responds, see what happens here. Hopefully it's a good matchup. I have no clue. Good hand, another good one. And it's another question. Now, if I had a painter in my hand, it would make it very hard for me to decide. But I had a instance where on Discord I posted this same scenario. But just imagine this was a painter, the Fury. What do you guys do if this was a painter? Like this is a painter right here. What do you guys do? Clear answer is probably for some guys great furnace welder because you can weld in this off a wasteland, you can set up all that shit. Some guys are talking to Jack too, Jack Kitchen, the shortcake guy. He would say start with Urza Saga, grindstone, hide the furnace, and go from there. There's so many ways to play. You can make tokens. I think I had a tomb too in the hand, so maybe I had an ancient tomb in the stead of a mountain. There was an ancient tomb here instead, so it's really interesting to see how someone understands the Delver matchup, or even like the game in general with Painter. accounting for everything. Has you have to account for everything. That this is in my learning too. Like everything that's going to happen potentially in the game. Every decision matters. So of course I say all this and I'll play a certain way. So I'm seeing a lot of I'm seeing a lot of oh, it's Fury's tasty. I'm seeing a lot of Legolas's return, Legolas's leg up or whatever it is, Legolas's bone. I don't know what is it. One mana green card that untaps a creature, gives a hexproof. If you attacked or something or whatever it is, you know that card I'm talking about. It's pretty cool, and a lot of these guys are running that card. So, all right, so back to what I want to do here. I think I'm going to start with a Goblin Welder here. I could start with a Grindstone. I'm not gonna. Oh, it's actually elves. Am I dead? Can't kill me turn 2, right? Oh, this might be a good play. What's he have? If this was a Glimpse of Nature turn, I haven't seen elves in like 3 months. Okay, this is gonna be a good turn for me. Oh my fucking god, dude. Am I taking a screenshot or is this not screenshot material? And I rip an engineer. I am an asshole. Um, 3 cards. You can bounce this thing, right? Oh, so you make that thing a 2/2? That's fine. I'll take it. I'll get this out of the way. Fine. So this is a 2/2 now. You got 2 cards left. So the artisan is a 2/2. That's fine. Still fine. Oh, it's a 4/4. Not my fault. That's totally cool with me. And I'll play a painter here. Got 2 cards left. And if I draw a fast mana, I'm in good shape. I still could have thought about that a little better. But so what's his best draw here? I don't even know. Oh, he has the Dryad Arbor in his hand. So that's 2 cards. In a wasteland? Nice. These decks are coming up with the craziest cards now. He has that Dryad Arbor in his hand, which is excellent. Still a piece of fast mana would be really good here. So he needs exactly in another fucking what do you call it? So I think the furnace was like actually the greatest draw. What a fucking rip, dude. I'm gonna play this first. I don't want to give the kid a stack. If I gave him a stack there, I'll name black here. If I give him a stack, he can respond. You don't even have a fucking swamp, dude. Doesn't even matter. You have another endurance. Alright, game. Alright, next one. Lotus pedal, not bad. Um, all right, out of the gate. Um, I'm not sure I want to fuck with Magus. Looks like a hardcore, like it's not elves per se, but it's um I was gonna say Magus. I'm not sure I want that card in my deck right now. I'll bring in that card and I'll bring in Pithing Needles to start. I'll start trimming on stuff I don't want to see. I'll cut the Soul Guide Lantern. The Braze Apprentice. Now I can make room for Magus. I'm just not sure if I want to do that. On the play I will. On the play I'll bring in all 4 copies. I could trim some Red Blast here, which I think I want to. Cut 2 of them, see how I feel. I know that Pithing Needle is really good for grist, really good for like a bunch of shit. Um, I don't want to bring in a Braid. I just don't think a Braid's a good card to bring in here. A lot of guys will. I just don't think it's productive per se. I just know that with natural order, any creature on the battlefield is kind of a threat. So I also don't. I just think that I don't know if I want to play that game though. I just think it's better than a Magus the Moon right now. I mean, I could not. I could try. Let me just cut. Let me just do what's coming naturally to me. I guess. I'm gonna trim a couple Fables actually on the draw. I'll bring in the Abrade and I'll bring in. I just think Magus is so strong. I'll bring in 3 copies on the draw. On the play, I'll bring in 4. Um, pretty good here. Let's try this. He does bring in Collector Roof. Cut the Lotus Petal for a Fable here. Let's try that. This is a good hand. It's not the best though. He plays Wasteland too. He plays fucking Wasteland on this deck. I got a mulligan. That's fine. I can't not this. The other hand I had basically like I just didn't like the hand. It just didn't feel good to play it that way. Some guys would, these guys fetching out basics right away like that. Pretty good. So I'll play out a welder here is good. Land. No force negation is a card too, so. I feel like he could have a green sun, so he's kind of waiting for a green sun oof. Um, he could be sandbagging a wasteland. He could. I just don't want to show him Magus the Moon by pitching it to Fury here, but I think I might have to. Um, I use my mana. If he has Force of Vigor, he's got me. Just name black. I don't have a fucking. I don't have a blast here, but could be wrong to name black, but We'll see. Collector Roof. I knew he had it. And then a Wasteland. Like I knew he had 2 cards I called out. And I have this thing on black, which is the worst because I can't even Pyroblast this thing now. And I'll play a Goblin Welder here. Pass. Such a fucking beating. Punishment. Rookie mistake. I can get Needle here. It's really good. I think it's better. I don't even know if it matters, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I still have to get rid of the oof, which is really bad. 6, 7, 8. Okay. I'm gonna bring in Painter and see what happens. For Dryad Arbor. What I can do is I can weld in Painter and name red, look for either a Fury, or I have more. I only have 4 Pyroblasts in my deck. I have to kill the Collector Roof. So if I draw bolts, I can either name red or if I find a lightning bolt, I can bolt the collector roof, try to win here through Saga. Or if I rip a Fury named red, I can pitch the mountain. Um, or a blast. So I have 3 bolts. I have 3 pyroblasts. That's 6 outs to just naming blue. And I have less outs if I name red. So I'm just going to name blue here. Or just bring in Grindstone. I can't even activate, so I can still bring in Grindstone off of here. Blue. I should name blue here. I think this is the right play. So if I draw a Pyroblast, I still win here? Or do I? So I attack, bring in grinds. So I have to actually, I can only pitch one of these cards. So it's I attack, make a token, welding, grindstone for the artifact, hit, need 1 mana for a removal spell, or I could rip a blast here for this. So I need to keep Guide in my hand in case I rip Fury. So if I attack, I weld the token in for Grindstone. That's weld for Grindstone here. Activate plus the mana for either Pyroblast, which I have here, or the Fury. So I'm gonna pitch the mountain here. Oh, there it is. Let's edit this thing. Oh, I fucked this up. James. Oh. Yeah. Close. 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 Very close. Good game, though. All right. Let me take a little breather for a second. All right. Up on the next one. Fucking close, man. Close, close. Swimming a Spirit Guide was a great draw. Yeah, I guess Magus, if I was in the play, again, it would have been really good to get a fast Magus. So if these guys get a shot, like, I mean, Magus is very good. It's just, on the play, it's even better. So, with that deck, especially with Furies. You kind of see the play pattern there with a guy like that knows his deck. He's going to play his cards out in a manner at which is going to bait out that Fury. I mean, I never saw Wasteland out of this deck, but now they're playing Wasteland, so that's really good to see as well. So I guess now we're looking at, play patterns with those guys as far as, you know what I mean? Like baiting out certain cards, like playing a certain way, putting things out there. Holy shit. I'm going to keep this. I'm on the draw, If I was on the play, I'd be more apt than not. This Mox Opal is really putting things over the edge. Of course, they give me a Mox Opal, but I mean, if I didn't have, if this was like, if they're just one drop, so it's really good. Uh, try it. We'll try it for the video anyway. So I don't suggest it. I'm on the draw, so you can't mull this hand really. Tomb deck, which is bad for me, and a Chalice on one would suck. Looks like it is. Looks like I kind of lose to that card. Chalice, does it resolve? Does it resolve? Kids, you know, these guys. That's a great draw. Of course, oh, I draw her as a Saga. At least I can say it. All right. So I have this Mox Opal and it's a Chalice deck. So I have two Painters. So am I behind if one gets countered? No. But kind of, yeah. I can play out the Lotus Petal, but I'm just trying to think if turn 2 Painter, I'm just going to play, if my Painter gets Force of Willed on turn 2, I have to draw lands at this point, so I'm just trying to think if I can skip a turn with Saga, which I don't think I can. You have 5 cards. At 3 cards, it's fine. I'll start with the Urza Saga here, and I'll play Mox Opal in case it's like a fucking bullshit Trinisphere deck, and go. I guess like an Ancient Tomb is like my best draw. Like a red deck I can beat. Like I think I can do something with Initiative here. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Remains to be seen. Another Chalice on 0. Okay. And a City. Looks like it's a non-Force of Will deck. Karn would suck. Red deck. That's 5 mana. You get the a Fable. If I rip a Fury, I think he's getting whacked. So it's a Chalice deck. He could have his own Fury. Oh, what a peel. I can't cast it. I kid had to play a Chalice on 0. I'll just play Painter. Go for broke. See if he rips a Fury. You fuck. So if I rip a Tomb, I'm in good shape here. What do you get rid of? Send me a Spirit Guide? Or he, yeah. 1 card left. Gives me mana. I just need to draw land. Play Painter. I named White? Oh, I named White. Did I name White? I did, and he pitched a Simian Spirit Guide. I'm bad. Did I name White? I did. That was a mistake. idiot. I wasn't thinking. I did. I named white, and he pitched to me a spirit guide. Steak. See if I can get there. Sloppy. Why would I name white? I just wasn't thinking. There's 2 cards left. See if I draw a land. Let's block here. No need to name white here. Oh my god. Major punt. Game. My fault. I lost that game to myself. So the first solitude, yeah, my fault. I named white so bad. Habit, bad habit. Game. This. That's fine. Oh boy, I wasn't thinking. There's a total lapse. So, name blue there, no matter what. Doesn't matter. So the first solitude he would never have been. What if he been able to get that off? I think he could have hard cast that, right? I don't even know. I gotta go back and look at it. He had no color. It's double white, so yeah, I think I gave him that out for Simian Spirit Guy. Oh, hand's fine. Sure. I can't believe I did that. It's fucking hilarious. Oh man. Okay. Cool. If he wants to burn his swords on this, it's totally fine. So he must have his own initiative guy, maybe? Who knows? Another solitude? I don't know. I don't know why you do that there. Maybe he has an initiative guy here, so he might. Here. Let me get my fables going. So here I can get the Furies hopping too. I think his plan is to do the same, so 24. This. He has his own fury. Play this game all day, I guess. I win, I guess. Sure. I can play modern too. Um, everything was modern legal there except for my great furnace, right? On the board. I don't even know. Um, I'm still like awestruck at my white color. I'm like awestruck still. I kind of want to cut some blast for meltdown. Um, I just don't think it's worth it because it's a red card for Fury. Let's just try it again. I mean, I could bring in Brazen Apprentice, but at that point, I'm just bringing in like Friction Dragon Engine there. Hand's fine. I'll try it. I have no red, but I'm gonna try this hand. I can't mull this hand. It's illegal to mull this hand. And Fast Man is really good here. Oh, he's passing, kid. That's a painter. So I guess I could play this a different way here. See how all in he goes. Comes an initiative guy at 3 cards. Chalice on fucking 2, motherfucker? With 3 cards? Sure. I'll make creatures and kill this kid right quick. I need a Fury, I think. You think, dude? Fucking Chalice on 2. Cool. Oh, this kid's drawing fucking good, too. Such a bitch card, this card. I hate this card. Sure. Um, have an Abrade in my deck? Which means he doesn't have an answer yet. And I'm losing a lot of life here. Walks over here, right? I'm gonna forget Painter right now. I don't have to get him up. Still doesn't matter how I play this. I'm gonna appreciate the Mox Opal on the road here. Um, I can draw in a braid here. I think it's right to make creatures. Card is so fucking filthy. I think I lose, right? I lose 5 life. I go to 9. 9, 10, 11, 12. I could play. It's gonna be a close one. Ooh, fucking close one. Alright, I guess I could talk it out. Play my mountain first. So if I Abrade here, play Painter, but I won't play Painter. I'll play Engineer probably. Try to get a. If I play Engineer, so if I I have 2 reds, so I have 4 mana, so that brings me to 10. I can Engineer for Grindstone. I can Abrade the Chalice, which is on 2. Right? I'll get a mountain because I'll get the initiative back. So at this point, I'm still going to be shy of mana. next turn unless I draw a land. So it's going to be Engineer, Abrade. Next turn, I don't have enough mana to do it all. To kill him with combo, and I'll die to this thing first. So if I play Fable the Mirror Breaker instead, I can get my guys fat to the point at which I can try to kill him. I don't know if I can do that though. It's so fucking stupid. So it's 4, that's 5, it's 9, 10, 11, 12. It's basically 1. I can't tap my tomb again. I have Braid here. I can play 2 painters. I can't because I have to braid one of them and do that. I can set up a Fable turn here. So fucking bad. 2 cards in hand. I don't even have a bridge in my deck. I can't even break. I'm fucking retarded. Alright, I gotta fucking chill out. I'm bugging. So bugged out. Alright, let's go. Took me a while to figure this out. Oh, the first game is so bad. Can't block this thing. I lose, right? I got a 5 life. Right, games. Might be. I'm looking at the screen too. It's like, as far as the Abrade goes, I missed that too. As far as the chalice, just a sloppy game all around. Naming white was my punishment. I could have won the first game. I guess I deserve to lose that. Right? My fault. Next match. I hate that fucking deck so much. I despise it. My fault for not playing correctly. So go can only blame myself. Yeah. So I had two painters. I'm dying to see what. Hope it didn't matter there. Right. Cool. Anyways, okay. See if he has a. I can't believe the white is fucking driving me crazy right now. Oh, main deck Neil comes out. New name. Grindstone or engineer? Probably engineer here. Is it more of a lands build? Philippe. What's your name? You just name engineer here, right? Or what do you name? Like it if you name Grindstone. Still waiting for this kid to decide what he wants to name with Pithy Needle. Casted this at 603. It's now 604. He names Grindstone. It's better for me then. And a Soul Guide Lantern. Okay. So he's drawing two great cards in this matchup. And you guys know if you're playing Karn, you can plus on these creatures, these cards at some point. And a Life Malone, the absolute nut draw versus me right now. So, Soul Guide Lantern. I'll play it on Grindstone. See how long this takes me. Not the best. You have Soul Guide Lantern, you have Needle behind my head. So you have two cards that are really good here. That's fine. Did I not attack last turn? For some reason? I was talking too much, that's why. If I kill this kid with just beats, I'll laugh. Kid's so upset that I'm not playing duels. He's like, oh, I need to waste something, you know? Just don't name white with your painter next time. That's all you gotta remember from me. This kid's gonna get beat down here. That's why Bray's Apprentice is so good. And if you guys are going to return on weekend, I suggest that you think about this card because you're going to see more land variants, I think. You know what I mean? So he has one port now. He chose not to go for the other Rishiden port. Oh, it's Riftstone Portal, which I have to remember. That card is so sweet. As long as cards are in the graveyard. He needs to hit pretty well here. I think even if he does hit, he loses with a couple of things here. Not gonna do it. Good games. I'll try Magus to the Moon sideboard. Fucking poor kid. Look at this. You guys can't see it. Fucking Soul Guide Lantern, Needle, Wastelands. It's like, don't name white with painter. Just remember, don't fucking do it. I could have been fucking easy here. Punted that one. Give it to the, and I'm staring at the chalice on two. I'm like, if I braid it, I can, trust me. Um, bring in Magus. I'll bring in a braid. This kid run fucking all the artifacts. Yeah, he does. I'll bring a needle and cut the Furies. I feel ashamed to follow you too, buddy. Gets his ass handed to him by creature beats. Um, so I'll trim a blast here, probably two of them. I will trim one lightning bolt here. That looks pretty good. You guys have surgical? Bring in surgical too. I'm telling you, you guys don't see a lot of stuff right now going on in like MTGO, but like on paper, these guys are gonna be bringing lands decks like this. A lot of wasteland decks. You guys are watching. Oh my fucking god. Ah, this fucking hand. I'll put this up in the Discord. I'm not gonna keep this, I don't think. I'm on the draw. I have to actually just rip a mountain. He has Force of Vigor in his deck too, which is like I just can't keep this. I like this hand. I keep it. I'm gonna keep it. What do I put back? Pyroblast. You naughty boy. I am a naughty boy. Pyroblast goes down, right? See how good he is. See how good he is. Still good enough. Let's see what else does he have? What's gonna be a tasty one? He does have a forest, which sucks. Maybe that Pyroblast I could have kept because I draw a painter here. It sucks, but you know yourself. Still jam Moon here, right? Or not? You have 4 cards. Painter, Grindstone. Oh my god. I'm gonna take another screenshot. You guys. Alright. I just can't help myself with I just think Blood Moon's too tasty here. There's a lot that can go wrong with not having that. I can still rebuild here. Yes, I actually have Mox Diamond. That's pretty good. And then Dark Depth. So I could actually just die out of nowhere here. So his hand was like could have played Welder. So you have I have a good mind to play Goblin Welder here, but I can't. If he wants to go to 1 card before Sevigor, he can. I'm gonna name. I'm just gonna name fucking. If he has a Pyroblast, I'll be so upset. I'm gonna name Black. I've been playing this deck for 3 years now, however long, and I should still know better. I'll do it in his upkeep. Good games. I got lucky. Don't name White with paint there. Don't fucking do it, because you lose. You got Philippe. 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 Graziano. What do you think he's doing? Is Philip alright? Oh, he's got the Force of Vigor. I know that. Draw Pyroblast. Coming in, baby. Treat him. Take 3 and like it. See if he has that Force of Vigor. Upkeep style. I might as well just do it now and fuck up just as bad as the white color on the painter I just had last turn. You have Emrakul in your deck? What do you have? Thran Dynamo or Thran, what is it? Don't tell me you have a friggin' games, bro. You got Endurance? Plus 1 more. I'm gonna give him a nice heart too. Because I know he's sensitive like me. Just don't name White. I'll keep telling you guys. Look at this blotch on my fucking record. It is so bad. Against the worst fucking deck in the format, in my opinion. Fucking so bad. I had 2. If you asked me to fuck it up, I'd say there's one way to fuck this victory up. Just name White. Okay. White. Everything is going smooth. You know what I mean? It's okay. Grounds me in a little bit. I need a grounding every now and then. Otherwise, I'm going crazy. You know what I mean? Crazy. You know? Like the days of Bolas the Citadel, I was casting, I was welded in Bolas the Citadel. Shit was popping out of my head. I was going crazy. Casting 4 spells, 4 hits a turn, boom, 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 boom. You know what I mean? You guys don't remember. Now it's Chaos Defiler and all the other shit. Benny Babalu. Okay, hit me. Keep it. See how fast that is for me? Some guys sit there, stare at the screen. I don't know. They itch their shin for a second because they're just starting to grow hair on their legs. Like, I don't know. Pull up their fucking Adidas socks. Well, I'm fucking whacked. Let's go. Don't name white. It's out of sight. What time of night? 6:16? Uh-oh. Pyroblast time. I'm going to hit it right away. First cantrip gets whacked. Oh, it's a grief. What do you take here? You're going to reanimate it? This is what Legacy is now. Guys love this shit. They get all fucked up over it. You know what I mean? You know. Yeah. Scam decks. Like this is magic. Like scam. It's a good deck, but it's like I've seen guys. This is like going back months ago. These guys do not go down to 3 cards. You know what I mean? 3 cards with this scam bullshit. So it's reanimate. What do you pitch? You pitch to reanimate. So he's gonna reanimate scam again. And he's gonna take my engineer. I'll give him an opportunity to take my bolt, I guess. And he has 4 cards. I'll give him an opportunity to take my bolt, I guess. And I'll play my I was gonna play my engineer off a tomb, but let me try to get the days out real quick. That's good. Maybe I could have played the other way. See if he has a days. Probably does. Force of Will. He's gonna reanimate the fucking thing now. Okay, I don't even know if I'd fight over that, but I probably would have. Brainstorm, which means it doesn't look good for me. I guess if you want to reanimate that thing too, it's pretty cool, but he probably won't. It was my Pyroblast, so maybe I could have let the bolt maybe resolve or not play the bolt, not cared, and just started with Welder. I guess I'm fine with that trade-off for Force of Will. Play my lands. If I had to guess, I don't know what's in his hand. He pitched a Brainstorm. I feel like he just needs. Yeah, that's right. Underground Sea. And he didn't do that on his main phase, which is kind of interesting. Okay. I bolt them here. So I think he has Murktai, which is cool, but no backup. No Force of Will backup. Don't name white with Painter versus a fucking. I'll say it a million times. Initiative deck. Give him a free win that way. Any ponder I'll hit with a no wastelands. Excellent. You can make some creatures. Creature. Ooh, it's excellent, kid. Best draw on the deck. Could have a Brazen Burrower. Could use a piece of mana here coming up. You got fetch. Basic. Nope. Could have a couple Dazes. What do you have? Hard cast. Oh, it gets hit right quick. He might daze that. I might have to just not make creatures here. Oh, I let it happen. It's excellent. I'll let him brainstorm here. He only knows about one Pyroblast. I guess if he finds a Wasteland's pretty good. I'll let a Murktide come through, and then on my main phase, I'll hit it. Probably worried about a Painter. So probably kept Force Will in his hands. I'll get a Soul Banger real quick. Real quick. Real quick. That's a good draw. It's in this kid's graveyard. I named White with Painter. Don't forget it. It's the name of my video, I think. I named White with Painter. Now, it could be an argument to hit my... well, I'm going to hit my Goblin Welder here. Because if a guy is smart, he'll reanimate my Welder. And I can always whack his Troll. So let me just hit this real quick. Goblin Welder will be the loss of the game if he reanimates it, and I just can't have that. So, and he doesn't know about my my Pyrizzi. I should actually hit him in the upkeep here, in case he does have a oh, he's gonna bounce it. Pyroblast. He has a day. I can pay for it with days too. So now, because I don't have my Pyroblast in my hands, I'm going to hit him on his upkeep here. And I'm just going to do it now. This way here. He's playing Stifle, whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? Or maybe I could have waited. It would be in his up. I mean, if he has just Troll reanimate, he can't reanimate it, so it doesn't matter. Get him off a Murktide real quick. Could have done it in his upkeep, like I said, but. We did have the other Troll. So you have a Bowmaster. Watch. I'll get a Braze Apprentice, I guess. I mean, I can still reanimate this thing. I'll just get Braze Apprentice. Still could have got Dragon Engine there, but whatever. He probably has a Braze. So you have Bowmaster. Okay. You survive a turn here, I guess. You have another Bowmaster? Benny Babaloo. Benny Barberini. Wish I'd never named White. Still butthurt. Alright, so I don't want to overboard in Red Blasts. cut the Furies because I don't want them reanimated against me, even though Fury's pretty good here. And I'll just cut. Magus. See how good he is fetching out his basics and shit. So bad. I'm not going to use the pedal yet. I can pay for days if he bounces this thing with a Hydroblast. Does not Hydroblast, okay. And he's basic. Nice. Drew is fucking basic. Makes me fucking sick. Sick! I want to ask him if he drew that. I'm just curious. It makes me fucking sick. So Bowmaster's on my mind. Bullshit like that. I'm gonna pass here. Play around days, I guess. And I'll play around as Bowmaster. Okay. Looking for a Thoughtseize, I would imagine. I'm just like awestruck. I just am awestruck. It's always the way. It's like, how many swamps in this guy's deck? I'm dying to know. I don't even care to look how many swamps these guys run. I know it's like one or two, or maybe even just one. A Grief, and then it reanimates it. That's pretty cool, I guess. It's such a fucking bitch deck. It is. I don't care. Take it out of my hand, both of them. I played around Days, and I played around a Bowmaster last turn, so I'm not even going to argue with myself. I didn't think the Magus was going to die like this, but it did, so. Then he has a reanimate, so he thinks he's got me here, which is fine. He's at 11 now with 3 cards. This is kind of like a bad scenario, and I'm not. I don't blame myself for any of this, so it kind of works out, I guess. Probably beat him here if he doesn't draw any action. Sure. Surgical what? Oh, if I push that, okay. Can you bounce the creature? Let's see this game. Seen enough. Could have tapped the front instead too. All right, so you see how that blows up my face like that? I want to know if you do the swamp here. I still think it's worth having a Blood Moon in the deck, so try like this again. Uh, I'm interested to see how many swamp they do play. Um, they play one swamp in the deck. Oof, this hand is good enough. Hmm. I play this. I just start with a mount here. I had Ensnaring Bridge in this deck for a while, and it was such a good card. And there's so many cards that can go wrong here. Um, I'm gonna hide this in case he has a daze and he wants to just get Underground Sea here. It's probably what he's thinking about is, if I fetch, get Underground Sea and daze, and he has Simian Spirit Guide, I'm in tough shape here. There's two Hydroblasts in the sideboard. It has one swamp in his whole deck. So if he is Hydroblast here, well, Null Rod's fine. Not really, but it is. Um, draw a card there, right? I was tapped out. It's worth a I'll get a Dragon Engineer. And I think I play out my Lotus Petal. I think I do anyway. So he has to use his Hydroblast, I guess, main phase, but it doesn't matter because he's lands. Maybe he has a Surgical now. There's a he Hydroblasted that thing. Excellent. Maybe he has his other Hydroblast. Who knows? You got a Surgical or something? No. Okay. Did not bring in a Braid. I think he's desperate. I could be wrong. He does have Brazen Borrower in his deck. I'm just gonna bolt him here. Fuck it. Could be wrong to bolt him here, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I have 3 bolts in my deck. Worst case scenario, he Hydroblasts here, and then like and he bounces this thing. Got it, buddy. pretty good. Sure. It's funny, but and no attacks. Um, and he could lose this game if he's not careful. Not to worry about black cards now, which are pretty cool. There's a null rod on the table. 5 turns, two, three. I could actually maybe as a force of will. Oh the fuck! I knew that was gonna happen. You know what? I don't have to fucking do that. Um, if I draw another land next turn, I can reanimate the dragon engine. This is such a weird game. Did he fetch out? No, he actually just had the basic swap in his hand. I don't know what this happened. I'm gonna try to bolt this guy upkeep or something. See what he does. I'll have to bolt the fly here, I think. All right, tough one, but he got it. He's at 6, so I'm behind. I'm probably gonna lose this game. I know some of you guys are probably laughing at the screen, but these guys want to play like this. It's kind of cool, but I don't really find it good. I just find it kind of unfortunate in a lot of ways here. Um, yeah, see, maybe I have one more draw step. I don't think it matters. It's unfortunate. Alright, so that's 2. Okay. Alright, games. Alright, games. Kind of a weird couple last match here. I find it kind of pathetic, but good games. As far as Magus goes, I mean, I think game 2 was tough, but what can I say? Kind of rough couple things there, but do you guys still bring in Magus? You guys not? What do you guys do? Um, this was a fucked up game here, and the rest of the games are fine, but this was kind of fucked up. I think I don't know. I still think Magus is good. I mean, I wonder if you guys are bringing in 4 copies, 3 copies. What are you guys doing? Try not to play that game. It's interesting, but anyway, it's another day in the life, another league. Hope you guys doing well. Good luck with the Eternal Weekends. I'm not going to make it. I'm not feeling it this year. I'd love to see some guys. I want to say hi to a lot of people, but as far as the format goes, I think it's just it's an odd format right now, and I'm having fun with it. But I'm gonna probably wait till next time, but I'd love to see everybody. But anyway, hope you guys doing well and keep painting like crazy. If you guys have any questions, join the Discord. And I know there's some variants out there, colors, and it's a tough game out there sometimes, but all you guys doing well with it, and it'd be interesting to see what happens Eternal Weekend. So be prepared for, I would say, Initiative. I'd say Beanie, and I'd say, definitely Scam. And I think there'll be some like Maverick decks, Lands decks, things like that. And of course, people are going to bring what they have. They're going to bring, the kids with Reanimator, the kids with, you probably won't see decks like Elves or maybe less Show and Tell, stuff like that. Probably some D&T decks, stuff like that. So anyway, hope you guys doing well. Love you guys. Be safe. Catch you guys next time.